Here to discuss those newly released videos and findings, someone who witnessed a lot of this firsthand. PBS NewsHour's Lisa Desjardins reported live from inside the Capitol building as rioters breached the building last January. And as this insanity was taking place, she never lost a beat.
The police have told me to stay down, and that's what I'm doing. And I also don't want to show video. This area of the Capitol is an area that is usually prohibited from showing video. That's why I've been selective in shooting video. Not that the Capitol is operating under any sort of rules at the moment. I want to try and be respectful while reporting this extraordinary moment in American history.
Wow. Lisa joining me now from Capitol Hill, along with law professor and ABC News legal contributor Kim Whaley. Lisa, let's start with you. What is going through your mind today as you see those clips, once again, of yourself reporting, and as you just reflect on that day at this moment?
You know, I actually don't love watching those clips, so I looked down. I didn't really pay attention to those clips you showed of myself on January 6th. But I do think the video that Jonathan Karl got was stunning, completely backs up everything I was seeing and hearing in the hallways, the chaos of that day, the danger of that day. You know, when I come into today and I get ready for myself to cover these hearings tonight, a very large question in my mind is about the philosophy here and about how the American public looks at that, which is really the whole point of these hearings, the American public. There is one group in this Capitol, mostly Democrats, who believe that January 6th is still with us. They feel it every day. They feel the threat. They feel a danger to democracy, to how we vote, and to our institutions. There's another group, largely Republicans, who believe January 6th is entirely in the past, and they do not want to talk about it as much. They believe the FBI investigation is essentially enough. There may be some questions about Capitol security, and that's that. Tonight is an argument for the former, that January 6th remains an indication of larger problems still present in this country. And so I'm paying attention to whether that is something that the public also holds on to or not. Which of these two kind of viewpoints wins out right now?
Well said. And Kim, what do we know about the committee's strategy here within all of this? Who exactly will they be targeting?
Well, we know the committee has spoken to over 1,000 witnesses, over 100,000 documents have been reviewed. So the actual investigation part has already happened. What this is information, a story for the American people. I think the committee expects there's anywhere between 5 and 15% of people that are on the fence, not so sure as to what exactly happened, not so sure as to whether this could happen again. And then I think the third piece, which is for anyone who takes this seriously, is what can be done about it. And that's not something I think that the committee is going to answer, but viewers who take this seriously, which they should, need to really take this information to the polls in November, to share it with others that aren't so sure, because this isn't just about the violence that we saw. It's about the planning. And as Representative Jamie Raskin has said publicly, and so has Liz Cheney, the information about the orchestrated step-by-step multi-person planning for this is going to be very substantial in these hearings, and that has not gone away. So Americans need to say to themselves, is this okay? Do we feel comfortable seeing this happen again? And I think if the committee can get people to say not so much, they've succeeded in what the objective is starting tonight.
And Lisa, you know, this happened more than a year ago. A lot of the country is focused on other things, inflation, high gas prices, for instance. Lisa, how can the committee get people to pay attention? What do they need to do to break through here?
Well, I think they're looking at the people who are watching you right now, people who are television viewers especially, people in their living rooms tonight, some gathered with families, others who may have just put their kids to bed, some who've just finished work, tuning in TV. And this is a made-for-TV production. Kira, this is so unusual as January 6th itself. This is a hearing where all of the members of the committee, Republican and Democrat, including those two Republicans, they all have the same point of view. So usually in these committee hearings, we are used to questions that are at odds with each other, that are trying to break out different points of view, often for political reasons, not always though. In this case, everyone's on the same page. So this hearing tonight can be almost entirely scripted. The members have been working on what they each want to say, coordinating with each other. So that presents a series of kind of moments tonight that are kind of different than we've ever seen in committee hearings, where this is an overall presentation. This isn't a back and forth. This is a point of view that's being presented by members of Congress as a whole.
And Lisa, Kim, we will all be watching every moment. Ladies, thank you so much. And ABC News Live will carry tonight's hearing live starting at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.